I wonder how Adam is doing. I hadn't heard from him in a couple of days. About a week. Don't you hate that paralyzed feeling that's like right there? Don't you hate it? It's like, what is it? Holy fucking shit. Wow, that was pretty weird. Feels so good out there. Feels so good out there. But it's raining and shit. Yeah. Yeah, what is that? Why are we so just paralyzed? Why are we paralyzed in the fucking self? Why are we paralyzed in the dang cup holder of the self? Why is it all so empty feeling? It's all like, it's like right there. It's just, who knows? Yeah, that must be just when you got something that you want to say, and it's probably the most thing that you really want to say of all other things that you got going on in life. Yet, there's fear attached to it. I don't want to go off into excuses, but I feel like I've been doing this forever. Years. Feels like I've been just like, you know, dealing with that same issue. The thing that I want most, the only thing that's meaningful in my life, to me at whatever time it is, it'll be the only thing that is holds any kind of fire that's worth looking into. But yeah, there's just like always fear attached to it every time of one kind or another. And I've tried writing through them, but I'm so tired of that. That is just like really not. It seems like drudgery. Like I don't want to have to write. So I've made it to where every time I play notes, that's how I deal with it. And I just made that up. But if like the whole idea is so fucking dumb that like if like a girl has a boyfriend or a husband or something, then they're like in a exclusive ownership situation. I mean, that's just so not realistic. So not realistic because what if you come across somebody that there's a really relevant energetic exchange there, that is very meaningful. And maybe what if it's just, you know, something that is over in like an afternoon or one day. Like, but you never, it just happens and then it's over, whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be physical. But with that stupid ass old thinking, I mean, depending on where you are, some people won't even like be in the room alone with another woman. That's why I like to be with like a married woman. I mean, with a woman who has another husband or whatever. That's why I gotta get out of it. Because I think that like I just can't. Sometimes if I'm feeling like really, really open, like just like really spiritual, then I don't want to even go in public. I don't even want to be in public because especially around women, because I'll just naturally feel like so, and I'm really able to hide it. It just then like, but in the area that I live, it's so traditional. That is not cool. And I just feel I just feel strong attraction to every woman in the world. Every one of them. Like, I mean, in some way. And men too, but like I'm talking about feeling not like physical. Talking about just heart feelings. Heart, spiritual, earth feelings. You know, whatever. Whatever you do. Words are stupid. But like, especially just maybe just because of the feminine masculine uh, pull, but for whatever reason it is. But for me, I'm just so dramatic. So, I mean, like, so emotional. I can be sitting here with a straight face, but you can literally feel me from over there. I mean, I can't hide it. Everybody can see it. It's like, whoa, yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, you can go somewhere else and then where everybody else is like that. And so you're like, there's not all that dark tension where you're like, and people are like, oh, well, here's another one of them weirdos, or there's a flaming faggot, or there's religious people are real bad. I do. I look high. I look high as shit sometimes. I mean, I am high. I'm totally fucked up on life. Totally fucked up on life, and like, I love it, but I look my eyes are kind of like, I mean, I'm drunk, I'm high, but I'm so much sharper than everybody around me. Far sharper than a drunk person would be. And I keep this low. Since I was born, I have this low energy. That's, I mean, no matter how much I got going on, it's like just coming from up underneath. It's like, I mean, it's this mammoth, like, it just, you know, you can't fuck with it. But at high, it protects me. It's like, because otherwise, I mean, I'd just be, when I was younger, especially, I would have been so far out. I mean, I would have just, I felt like I was, I felt like I was, I felt like I was off the face of the earth when I was younger. And now, I mean, I learned how to be that way. I just learned how to live with that and like function with that. But then, I mean, it was so fucking terrifying. It was like, oh my God. I mean, I could just sense before there was any of this internet info everywhere, this was all happening to me, and I had no reference points from anybody. So it was like, I mean, what the fuck is this? I'm crazy. I'm beyond crazy. Nobody knows what this is. I mean, I'm sensing the I'm sensing the reality of the timeless and the vast infinity. I'm since I'm with it and that I am it, and I'm not like so on that level, which we all are. We're not from Earth. We're not. That's not Earth. I mean, that is Earth. That is what Earth is coming from. Right here is coming from that, and like that's what this all is. Is like there's it's really infinity. And this is like I know that sounds real surreal and spacey and shit, and it's not like that. I mean, that's how it kind of is when you're first discovering it. You're like, but and I was having these dreams and stuff where I was like, so I was awake as I am right now in these dreams, and I was like, I mean, talking about when I was like 19 or something, and I was like awake as I am like right now, like 20 years old. I remember this one, and I was just flying down a road, and but I had no body, and I was like, and it was terrifying. It was fucking terrifying. And all my like real enlightenment things were real scary. That's why it pisses me off. Like when I hear all these like teachers and stuff, and none of them are talking about how it really happened to me. It was good and it was fucking magnificent, but it was scary as fuck. That's why I hate listening to a lot of them. They piss me off because I'm like, this would not have helped me at all if I was suffering back then. Then I just had nothing, and I mean, I just literally just terrified my way through it. But if I heard that, it wouldn't have made me feel any better. It would have been like, dude, obviously what you're talking about is different from what I'm going through because this is fucking scary as shit. It's like, uh, and then after a lot of years in that, I drank so much to numb it and try and make it better, and it kind of did. The alcohol helped the physical part of it, the mind, whatever. It didn't shut it up by any means, but it changed it for one, and it also took the edge off of the pain, or I guess the awareness of the pain. And like I said, it changed it. It made it more warm instead of, like a cattle prod. And also, also, I guess that's all. I wonder if I can edit this so I can put it on YouTube. I'm gonna start talking about this stuff because for years and I shut it up. I just like I drank and then I had nobody validating this, so I just continued to experience it and it developed and I developed it and all that. And well, I never did talk to anybody because it was like this is nowhere I'm seeing nobody's talking about this and the things that I'm experiencing I've never seen anywhere or heard of. I have no connection, so this is neat though because now it's not like that. I'm telling you, there is really serious reasons to be excited.